Two things I'm a little concerned about right now about Liz. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning. This is his radio. First thing I'm concerned about is that Liz is really super hungry. She forgot her snack.
I forgot my yogurt.
Very, very hungry.
Yeah.
And this hangriness that is going on right now might be feeding the fact that she is, number one, a movie buff. Number two, very bummed that this is happening to this one film.
We waited 10 years on the last one. And now Avatar 3 is pushed another year. We thought it was going to be out like next Christmas. Nope. We got to wait until 2025 for Avatar 3 that is supposedly, I think they're set in space instead of the water.
I will say, I really don't care.
You have not seen Avatar, the latest one.
I've seen the first one. I'm like, okay, that was cute. I don't need to see the second one. If I'm bored one day, maybe I'll see the second one.
Wow. How can we go on as friends?
What do you mean? First one was cute. Nice little storyline.
Cute?
Yeah.
Okay, Avatar 2, Way of the Water, so good. Our family, like the four of us, me, my husband, and the two boys went. Usually we don't agree on movies. Like somebody's like, it was terrible. All four of us were just overwhelmed. Like, that was so good. It was so
you thought
beautiful.
It was cute too?
No, I didn't think it was cute.
The second one was cute?
I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
Cute is not enough for these movies.
For Avatar.
It was so good. And now we've got to wait even longer.
You will make it. Everything's going to be okay.
I mean, we made it
There's a lot
decade.
of life to live between now and next year.
There is. Not next year. It's the next year. It's not 24. It's 25.
Okay. There's still a lot of life to live between now and then.
There is.
You will make it.
I have
It'll be okay.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
Joshua's here. What's up, Joshua?
Good, how are you? I was calling about the Avatar 2 movie.
Oh, yeah. That's a cute little movie.
Avatar 2 really, they set a good standard on family. It was pretty cool to watch. You ought to check it out.
That sounds cute.
Tell this man it is not cute.
As a father, it was great to see because you got the dude on there, I forgot his name, Jake Sully or something like that.
Yeah, Jake Sully.
He became a really good father figure, and it was pretty cool to witness. It was a good movie.
And beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
What was the name of it again? Avatar what?
Way of the Water.
Avatar 2.
Yeah.
Avatar 2, Way of the Water. So they taught the kids to swim, it sounds like.
They taught the kids to swim. They taught the kids to swim and how to handle, rough situations in life. It was pretty cool.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
Pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
Yeah, Melba's 90. She's been working at the same place for 70 some odd years.
Yeah, she started at this one job in 1949. 1949. And she has kept that same job at Dillard's since 1949. Started in Tyler, Texas, I believe it was, but ended up working in North Carolina for the same company.
Isn't that crazy?
I think that's awesome.
I know, right? I mean, Scott, if I remember correctly, he worked at some department store. What was that?
This reminds me of when I worked at Profit's department store. I was in college about 6 months in the home department where they had, all the blankets and towels and things like that. And I worked with a couple of little old ladies that were just so sweet and nice that had been there not 70 years, but several decades. And they taught me a few things like how to properly fold a bath towel.
Oh, how do you do it?
They said, you'll never forget this. In fact, one day you're going to get married and your wife is going to love this because you will know how to fold the towels. You'll never forget. Yeah, I forgot.
Really?
Yeah,
come on.
We just roll the towels at my house, but there was a certain way that you fold it at the department store to get that fluff factor.
There's a fluff factor
So-
to folding towels?
Wait.
There is.
Hold on. You roll your towels at home?
We do, yeah.
I've never seen that in a home. I've seen it in hotels. I've seen it in, like on a cruise or something like that.
You get a lot more space that way when you roll your towel.
We triple fold at our house.
Oh, rolling sounds much easier to me.
Well,
It is, yeah.
I thought so.
Fold sounds like a lot of work.
It does, doesn't
wait a
it?
minute. Rolling, don't you have to like flip up the edges and then roll it?
Huh?
I don't know.
So you don't do the fold,
and then you just roll it up.
See, I don't think so. Because I think you have to fold in to make it a little tighter so it doesn't get all crazy looking. That's what I think.
I don't know. I'll tell you what I
tell
think.
you.
This is what's in my mind right now.
I'm Pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
There's all these layers to Scott. You know, Scott does our news here on his radio. One thing that I'm learning is that Scott is a gamer. I had no idea.
Well, kind of a gamer, I guess retro gamer, because, I go back to the older, Ataris, Sega, Nintendo, things like that.
Okay, so here's the thing. Atari, I think Scott will love this. Okay, so here's the thing. Atari has not come out with a new game for 33 years.
I would think.
1990 was the last time they put out a cartridge. Yeah.
1990?
A cartridge, 1990, for their 2600 VCS.
Okay.
Machine.
Wow.
So I'm guessing Scott had one of those.
I did.
Okay.
You still have it?
No.
What game did you boss on it?
All right.
Pong.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Man, I love this.
See?
Yeah, okay.
See, I can hear the effects in my head. So here's the new game that Scott and others who are Atari nuts, they're all over Atari. Mr. Run and Jump. I'm telling you, this is just Mr. Run and Jump, the brand new cartridge game for Atari.
That sounds so boring.
Listen, it's going to help you run and it's going to help you jump. To run and jump. And the graphics, oh my, they will blow you away.
Will they?
Oh, yes.
That sounds so boring. It literally sounds.
You run and you jump, and sometimes you turn into a ball.
You turn into a ball?
Yeah, because that way you can go through and hit all the things.
Okay, this sounds like, no, it doesn't sound like Pong, but I feel like I would rather play Pong.
No.
Why?
No, and I don't know how many people actually know what Pong is.
Oh, sure.
I do.
Yeah, no, Scott does. Of course you do, because you loved Atari. I think that was the first game on Atari.
Right.
That
Pong.
was, yeah.
It came with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Huh.
I'm going to have to check
Okay.
in. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to check in. Okay, Luke is our intern. Luke is 19 or 20?
21.
21, okay. Tell
He
me
said,
what
"Give me that other
tell me
year."
what Pong is.
Well, my dad would tell me that Pong was what they did back
dad.
when the cavemen roam around.
That
They
was
would
the-
hit it. They had some sort of pickleball paddle and they'd whack it together, and that was apparently how you had fun back then.
All right, Ninja. What's Pong?
Mm-hmm.
So Pong is when there's two slidey things on the side
Okay.
of the screen, and it go up and down, and you move them so the little ball thing doesn't go.
That's
Kinda
my
like-
girl, Ninja.
Kind of like tennis.
Yeah, that's my
Right?
girl. She knew. I knew she knew.
Okay. Well, there you go.
See, Pong. People know what Pong is.
What some do. My dad told me it was cavemen.
Well, yeah,
I
but
mean,
we still
come
have the
on.
knowledge. They also told me about history.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
When I go to the mailbox lately, anyway, all I see is like junk mail. And when there's a card in there, I get so excited. It's Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio.
Lucas made a mission in his life. He knows exactly what he wants to do at 5 years old.
That's pretty cool.
At 5 years old, here's what he determined in Wisconsin, in the town that he lives in, that every child in his town will receive a birthday card, and he's the one that makes them.
It's so sweet. Why, like how a 5-year-old even thinks about or has compassion at that point to think that they want to receive a birthday card.
Well, his mom's all into it. She's like, hey, you want to do that? I am with you. That's creativity. And so they do it. Every child in that town, because a 5-year-old Lucas gets a birthday card.
So I guess my question would be, like, how do they find out when somebody's birthday is?
They partnered up with an organization. This organization contacts them and say, hey, I'd like to get a birthday card for Susie. And then Lucas makes them.
Oh my goodness! So
Yeah.
that's good. So there's more than just Lucas and his mom working together. They got the community. So think about the levels that this little kid is working in. Like not only making people happy with the birthday cards, but getting the community kind of rallied behind him.
It's so good.
At
Lucas,
5.
you're bossing it, man.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
This lady wakes up and she realizes, well, I'm in a very dark space right at the moment. I can't see a thing. It's hard to breathe. It's Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio. She realizes it's a really tight space. She's laying down. It's kind of comfortable. It's a little plush around her, but she can't see anything. She goes and she moves her hands up, and there's like this big thing in front of her. She starts pounding on it. People lift it up. She was at her funeral.
Oh, my goodness gracious. This gives me the heebie-jeebies
They
so bad.
thought that she had passed away.
Well, she wasn't breathing.
Yeah.
And so they declared her to not be with us anymore. And she made the entire trip from the hospital to this box to her funeral.
Yeah.
And that's when then she woke up. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I know, right? I don't know why she was in the hospital. This is all in Ecuador, so it was nowhere in around here, right at the equator. But for that to happen. Right?
And, that must have been, a really quick funeral. They declared her, and then within a couple of hours, it had to have been.
Mm-hmm.
Had to have been.
And not your traditional thing. There's no embalming or anything
Right.
like that. This was a whole different country. This is South America, and for that to happen. But all of a sudden to be sitting there, and you're mourning your loved one, and then you hear the coffin knocking, and someone has to be brave enough to open the thing.
Not me, I'm out.
And there's Grandma, 76 years old, looking right at you going, excuse me?
Listen, you'll never get forgiveness for that one.
Well, I'm telling you.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I want to ask very simple question. What is your favorite vegetable? We'll start with Liz.
I'm squash.
Squash? Okay.
I love it.
Squash for Liz. What would it be for Scott?
I like a good green bean.
Green bean for Scott. Okay. Favorite vegetable. Let's check in with Ninja now.
Broccoli.
Okay. Very nice. And for Luke, the intern?
Nice, fresh spinach.
Okay.
I like some spinach.
There's a variety of everybody's favorite vegetable. Across America for years, if you would put everybody together, the commonality would be broccoli. Broccoli is America's favorite vegetable.
That is so surprising to me because you hear so many kids, especially, that don't really like broccoli unless it's smothered with cheese.
That has all changed this year.
Oh,
Broccoli has been defeated.
by squash.
No, not by squash.
What,
Green
Not
beans.
at all. No, not green beans
Yeah,
or
would-
spinach.
really?
Oh, I should say it has been. It's got the juice. Corn is now the favorite vegetable of America.
I love this kid.
Yeah. It's corn.
When you love corn so much, you sang about it.
I'm telling you, that's the whole thing right there. It's got the juice, man.
I like the crunch.
That's why it's America's favorite vegetable.
And it's so versatile.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice. I like corn.
I'm telling you. I'm sorry it's not the green bean or the broccoli or the spinach. I completely forgot what Ninja said.
Broccoli.
Oh, she said broccoli.
Yeah,
okay.
she said broccoli.
I'm sorry. Squash was Liz.
Yeah,
but no, it's corn.
Feeling like we're going to have corn this weekend.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you're thinking about any other extra summer trips if you would like to have one. I know I would. It's Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio. So I'm thinking that trip to Orlando and Universal will be right up your alley because it's a part of what you win for the best summer ever on his radio.
Yeah, and it's super easy to get in on. Now, this is for your family, and it's a trip to Universal, the accommodations. A travel agent's going to plan everything for you. Here's how you do it. Text the word summer right now, summer, to 800-447-7234.
I wouldn't wait. I mean, if you would really like to win this, go ahead and text the word summer now because you're going to forget later. At least I would. I'm so forgetful. I'm like, I plan on doing something and then I forget to do it and time's wasted and I'm lost out. I don't want you to lose out. So go ahead and text the word summer now while you can. Summer, 800-447-7234. The word is summer, 800-447-7234. We'll send you a link. You're on your way to winning the best summer ever with his radio.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
For summer vacation, a nice ski trip would be really good. And I'm not talking water skis. I'm talking the slopes, with the snow. Why not? It's Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio. If you go to Mount Washington, there's still some snow.
Which is wild. It's wild. It's June. It's mid-June.
I know, right? And this, I would think, Mount Washington, where is that? Washington State? No, New Hampshire. So in New Hampshire, Mount Washington still getting snow as early as this week. Getting snow.
Well, I mean, the elevation at 6,300 feet. So, I mean, that's up there.
Over 8 inches.
just this week.
Just this week. So, hey, if you're looking for a nice, good ski lodge to go to, hit the slopes, why not New Hampshire and Mount Washington in June?
You know what? I've always wanted to go to that part of the country, and I've never been. And I keep saying every fall, I don't want to go in the deep winter. Oh, my goodness gracious. But in the fall, but I never have.
Oh, because of the leaves? Is that what you're thinking?
Because of the leaves and then the cool breeze and just the whole thing. So maybe. If you like snow, this is the place to go.
Yeah, especially in June.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
There are times I think Mama Liz here, Rob and Lizz in the morning on his radio, needs a little help when it comes to packing because she packs way too early.
And a lot. So I've got something that we can do. A fishing vest. If you're going on vacation this weekend and you're going on a plane, okay, I'm going to help you out. Get a fishing vest. And there's a million pockets in your fishing vest.
So why pack a fishing vest if you're not going to fish?
No. Wear it.
Wear a fishing vest?
Wear a fishing vest.
On a plane?
Just deal with it, right?
What's wrong with you?
No, you wear it on the plane because in each of those pockets, you've got clothes. You can put your necessities in one pocket.
The pockets are that big?
Yes. Then you can put some leggings in another pocket.
Can't you see through these things?
Some of them are mesh.
Because you don't want to put your underwear in it.
That's what I'm saying. You don't put your necessities in the mesh one.
That's what she meant by necessities.
Right.
Okay.
I was trying to be nice.
I thought she meant toothpaste.
No, but you put
that's a necessity.
You put the leggings in the one with the mesh pocket or a top. Or now if you're trying to, put an overcoat, don't use the pockets. That won't work. But a fishing vest, and you can get twice the amount of clothes on the plane. And you don't have to check a bag. It's awesome.
Sit on that thing?
No, you wear it.
I mean, you sit down on the plane and you're wearing this thing.
Well, there's not pockets in the back of it, so you'll be fine. It's just on the...
Scott has a unique way that he packs his suitcase.
I saw this tip, and you know how you normally lay the suitcase flat and pack it that way? You're supposed to stand it up on the wheels or whatever and pack it vertically.
What?
And they say you can get more stuff in it.
I feel stuff will fall out.
Yeah, well, you kind of have to balance it and then, zip it up. But they say you get more stuff in it if you pack it that way.
I'll tell you what I do. I roll up my clothes and put them in there instead of folding.
I do that.
That is a good tip. Or the packing cubes. My daughter, when she went on a mission trip, she put them in packing cubes and fit so much more in.
I've got an idea. A fishing vest.
See?
So you put on a fishing vest and you pack up all the pockets in it.
Yeah.
Just not the underwear because
No.
you can see through those things.
You can even put a
Not the
snack in
underwear, the vest
Right.
that you... I'm getting in trouble.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
Tomorrow, Liz and I will be on the road, and we'll be catching up with you on James Island. So there's this Bojangles there. We'll be literally with a bus set up in the parking lot of that Bojangles with the best summer ever. There's like a Citizens Bank across the street. There's a Dunkin' right next to where we're going to be, right in the Bojangles parking lot, and signing everybody that comes by to win that trip for the best summer ever.
Yeah, so if you're out with your family, maybe you're making your way to the beach or you're just out on your way to work, stop by. Love to hang out with you. His Radio's Fun Patrol is going to be there. So we're going to get there around 5:30 in the morning. I know it's a little early for you maybe, but we'll be there until 9, so you got plenty of time to come by and see us.
Oh, please do. It's going to be so much fun. Again, that's tomorrow. We'll be there 5:30 to 9, as Liz just told you. And it's on Folly Road, James Island, in the parking lot of that Bojangles right there.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
Thank you so much for being a part of the family here at His Radio. We genuinely say thank you for being here. And thank you for keeping His Radio strong throughout the summer months when it comes to giving, because we are a listener-supported radio station.
Yeah, and I think even more people are being introduced to this message of Jesus because of your giving, but because, summertime people are maybe coming through the area, through the Carolinas and Georgia, and sampling a little bit of this message and these songs. Or maybe you're at the pool and you're playing some of these songs, and other people who don't normally listen are getting to hear that message of hope. So thank you.
So listen, Myrtle Beach. Let me just talk about Myrtle Beach alone. 12 million people visit Myrtle Beach throughout the season.
Wow.
The summer season, 12 million people from all over the place. And when you're driving along Myrtle Beach, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Man, it can get jammed, especially if you're trying to drive there, And for 12 million people to tune into 88.3, His Radio in Myrtle Beach, and to hear about the hope of Jesus is just absolutely amazing.
And you
It really
made that
is.
happen. Absolutely. So thank you for your gifts of support, staying faithful to this ministry, and you are sharing Jesus with others.
You can always join the team. You can text the word GIVE today at 800-447-7234. That's the word GIVE.